Welcome back to the adventure, folks. Actually, it's getting towards the end of our day. I did not even record anything today, so yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just want to get out here and work and do stuff. We did not even get out here until afternoon time. I just basically spent the morning. Well, this morning, somewhat early this morning, I took the kiddo to the clinic. She's been having some, allergies, postnasal drip stuff, so I needed to go get her checked out by primary care. And I mean, she's doing all right. She's not sick or nothing. We just for one needed to get a refill on one of her medications, which you have to go there to do that because the doctor wants to be able to see her, type thing, right? And then the other one was to get her some allergy stuff. So I've been coming over here, just trying to get a lot of this cleared out. And then you can see I've been trying to get some logs, kind of set up, because right now they're kind of scattered a little bit everywhere. And with the logs being scattered everywhere, I still wanted to kind of put them in a centralized location. Is this where they're going to stay? No. Do I want to have to move them twice? No. But it's much easier just to put them all right here in a centralized location because they're all right here in kind of the centralized location. And then whenever it's time to actually move them over to where I want to actually store logs long term, because I still need to kind of get that set up and such, I kind of need to get the tractor going. That way I have a trailer that I can utilize for moving, yada, 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 right? Because I don't have any type of log skidding type equipment. I would like to have one at some point, either make one or buy one. More than likely make one, but even with that, you still have to buy material, right, to be able to make it. So whenever it comes down to that, it's almost, would you rather pay for the convenience of just going and buying one, or use it as an opportunity to have a project that is on top of all the other 50 million projects? So, right, it kind of comes down to, do I have time to build it? I mean, I got nothing but time. I'm retired, right? We are retired. This is kind of what we're doing for a living. But this project here is already, months behind schedule of what I originally wanted it, right? I was hoping at this point in our life, or this time, that we'd already have a floor. That's what I was going for. And so we don't even have concrete in the ground yet. But hey, life happens sometimes. You got to take care of other responsibilities. You got to take care of other things. And life's not cheap, right? So we're doing with what we got. When we can, do it when you can, right? One day at a time. That's what we always say. But anyway, we're going to continue on that, because I did go into town to get the hydraulic hoses for Lil Mac. Those are currently being fixed, or being not fixed, I guess. They're making me brand new hoses. So, but with that, the reason why I could not get them today is they didn't have the fittings. So they had to get the fittings today, and then they'll be ready tomorrow. So I should be able to go pick those up tomorrow. And there's something else that we got, and I actually had footage of it during the rain. So during the rain of the tropical storm Beryl, or Hurricane Beryl, it wasn't no longer a hurricane by the time it got here, which is a lot of rain, right? You've been watching some of the other folks in our local community, right, of how much rain they got. I know Jen and Wiley got a whole swimming pool worth. So this came. So we brought it over here, put it into the playhouse. As you see, it's a nice big box. What is it? I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to stick around and find out. It's another product that we need to review. and we'll let you know. That's not going to happen on this video though, so come back for the next one, and we'll definitely have that review ready for that. Hopefully by the next video. I do have one other product that we are going to be checking out in this video. And anyway, I think let's go ahead and go check that out. It's pretty cool. And come right back, because, or stay here, I'll be right back, because yeah, you guys are the one checking this out, not me. And I'll be right back. So see you in a bit. And this is what we have for you. So this is actually the Omibee. I believe I'm saying that correctly. I apologize if I'm not, but it's the LED solar light. And this kit here actually comes with 2 lights. We have, and this is a 4 light or 4-headed light, solar light. So it has your solar panel here on the top. You have 2 panels on the sides. And what sets this light apart from all the others is you see all these little individual LEDs that it has here. This is what makes this light very special. Okay, it has your motion sensor up here at the top, your mounting plate here in the back. Okay, it does come with mounting hardware if you need to utilize that. It even comes with a remote for the light itself. Okay, to be able to change to the different modes. And I'll actually be going through, we'll get these set up into the locations, and then I'm going to bring you guys back to tell you a little bit more about this light, but then to also let you guys know that someone out there is going to be getting one of these as well, because we are doing a giveaway and someone gets to win this light. So let's go get these installed and we'll come right back. Okay, so that's the 2 lights installed. Now, these actually do need to charge for at least 8 hours in direct sun. Like I said, I'm already at the end of my day, so I'm going to bring you guys back tomorrow so we can finish this installation, and then we'll tell you how you can get your own. Okay, so here we are actually back on to the next day, and the light has actually had time to charge and do the things, but there is a little button on the back that you need to press to turn on the light itself. And then you have your little remote control that you can utilize for turning on the light, turning off the light. And there are 3 modes. So mode 1, it has to where obviously it has to be dark outside. It does have a little sensor and stuff built into the motion sensor that lets you know whenever it's dark outside. And that one, the light will come on at 100%. It'll last for about 20 seconds after the person in the area leaves. So once it no longer senses or detects that somebody's here, it'll last and then turn itself back off. And then mode 2, it kind of does the same thing. It senses motion, will go to 100%, and then whenever it no longer senses motion, it actually goes back on, or the light stays on, but it stays on at a 10% illumination. And then anytime it resenses motion, it'll go back up to 100%, right? And then mode 3 basically, it's kind of like a dusk to dawn. It stays on constantly, but it stays on at like a 30% illumination. And that one, obviously once it gets dark, it'll come on and does what it needs to do. All right, so that's it. Now we're going to tell you what you need to do to get your own. If you want to get your light, the solar lights, it actually comes in a pack of 2, so you'd actually be getting 2 lights. We need you on this video here to put down in the comments, light up my life. We're gonna run this for 1 week only, and then after that we are actually going to be doing a random drawing from that phrase anybody that had commented down onto this video, and you will be getting your own set of stuff. So I'll give you the information. That way, either you can send us your address or whatnot, or I can send you directly the email of who is going to, so the lights themselves are coming directly from the company, right? They're not coming from us, they're coming directly from the company. So all I would need is name, address, right? And if you don't want to give that out, then I can give you the email to that person saying that this is the winner. As long as they're hearing it from us, then they will be able to contact you, and then you contact them, whatnot, with your address. Okay, so here we are into the next day. I'm heading into town to go grab the hoses for Lil Mac, and then a few other things that I need to grab, and then we'll be right back. So let's head into town. All right, came up here to auto parts store, got hoses in hand. So now I gotta take those back to the house and let's get Lil Mac up and running. Okay, made it back from town. So let's go ahead and grab this. And I don't know where this damage came from. I just noticed that today when I was at the store. I'm gonna have to ask Gladys about that, because that is definitely bent and I don't know why. But grab the hoses and let's go install them. Okay, so if you did not catch the other video of where I was taking all these hoses off, I would definitely go ask that you watch that. It'd be greatly appreciated. So I know that the longest hose went here. Of course, it's going to be a pain trying to get it on, because this one actually did not have like a little coupler or whatnot. It was just trying to turn the entire hose. Try not to hit you guys too bad. Of course, you probably can't see. I'm going to show you guys quick. So coming in here, so this one, it doesn't stick straight out. It's more angled back towards the seat. So obviously if it was sticking straight out, it'd be a lot easier. I'm wondering if I can possibly put something on this to see if I can turn it just a little bit. But I don't know. I do not know. But anyway, because this is the fill port, obviously the dipstick that shows the level of fluid filter that I will be changing out. And then the other hose, you know, it's basically going from here down to that block, and then another hose is going from here in the front over there to that cylinder, which was this hose there. The short hose went here, and the long hose basically went from this and kind of wrapped around down through here, and then went over into here, and then up to here. So yeah, anyway, let me see if I can't get this stuff going, and then we'll bring it back. All right, so I was able to turn this enough to where I can have more of a straight shot with the hose, so that's awesome. So more times than not, hydraulic hoses have one side of the hose that doesn't have any type of coupling on it. So basically a coupling is something that can spin. So let me give you an example over here. So like this one here, this is considered a hydraulic coupling because this piece here moves. That way I don't have to turn the hose like on the other side. So instead of turning the entire hose, you're just turning this coupling and then you're holding the other side of the hose. Make sure that you're holding your hose with the other wrench, that way it's not wanting to spin on you. You get it nice and tight. And then now that I have that one in place, because this one I had to unbolt all of this, but I want to make sure I have, is like, I had to redo all this thing whenever I first got the tractor. Is it correct? Probably not. But it does work, and I just want to make sure that I'm kind of putting it back together the way I had it, because this hose was really hard to reach, you know, with it being bolted in, so I had to unbolt it. But I'm going to need to go find another lock washer. I had dropped the lock washer on the ground when I took it off, and probably no way I'm gonna be able to find it, but I'll take a quick gander. I'll go get another one. Almost done. Okay, now time to check all the fluids, change out the filter, fire this thing up, and hopefully we don't have any leaks. But then I still gotta fix the tire. So I'm actually gonna take a quick break, just go get some drinks, or a drink, water, tea, whatever. But yeah. So with that, I'm almost there. I'll bring you guys back. I'm gonna go ahead and do the fluid exchange and the filter and all that off camera. And then whenever I'm ready to fire this thing up, I'll bring you guys back. And Lil Mac will be back in operation again. That'd be awesome. Let's go. So I wanted to try to do something with this today, but battery's dead. So that's been on the charge for a few hours. And coming over here, I was going to use Dad's walk behind string mower, and I broke the handle off, so wasn't able to use that today. And Gladys was using this today. We even brought it all the way up to the tallest heat that you can go. But looking under here, yeah, that blade's not supposed to be bent like that. And that's the last blade I had. Okay, so I was actually able to get this battery charged fully. It was able to start, ran around a little bit. Went to go use it to actually start cutting. I have an issue with this cutting deck on this, so I'm going to take care of that, see what I need to do. at some point, because the engine in this lawnmower actually is not the original, this engine came out of a lawnmower we got from the Dogman, right, or Washita Mountain Living, and then this lawnmower was my mom's, but this thing still needs work. Okay, GoPro died, so I'm gonna go ahead and come back out. So I'm not gonna leave it running too long, because I do need to add oil. I've already checked the coolant, because it does have a slight coolant leak. Obviously it blows by, so it burns oil, probably leaks a little bit of oil. That's fine, but I do need this filter, so I went ahead and changed the filter, got all the hoses in. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. That way I can get the hydraulic fluid going, because right now in the reservoir it shows that it's still full, but I know that it will go down, and I do have some hydraulic fluid. So let's see if my battery's charged. Okay, so going through, I don't see any type of hydraulic leaks. I will double check the reservoir, kind of see where we're at. So wipe it off on the old pants leg, because I don't got a rag out here. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's about half a quart, maybe, if that. So I'll go ahead and add just a little bit in there, but it works. So now I need to go get some oil and get this tire back up and inflated, and then Lil Mac's back in business. So good to go. So with that being said, we definitely thank you guys and following in on today's journey, just doing stuff around the house, getting things operational again. A lawnmower, tractor, just doing the different things that needed to be done around here. It's always something, right? There's always something going on. We definitely have a lot of other projects that we need to get done, regardless if we're getting help or not. You know, we've reached out the little tentacles of the things that we've requested. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're still going to move forward with the projects that need to happen, okay? It's just going to take a little bit longer, that's all. But with that being said, got another video that you can check out here. It's greatly appreciated. You have the whole year's playlist over here to watch and keep up with the entire year. Icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. And then last but not least, make sure you're getting out there and you're thanking a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.